So now I'm going to show you the simulated social media environment. So here I will have condition A and condition B. Condition A will show the old algorithm. Here, if I load it in.
What is your view of this?
I think when you...
Now, as you can see, it loads the videos that I implemented into the BCAE algorithm, and that were basically put based on what the old algorithm would say. So this video is very much emotionally intense, thus people usually the virality will increase, thus it would be higher in the algorithm for social medias that we use today. I made sure that the simulated social media environment had similar-esque design as the ones we use on our phones. So, for example, the other is a like, comment, and share button, and you can just scroll.
And there were a lot of movement back and forth.
Yes.
But the Jews have actually taken the land and made something of it.
Well, I'm saying something else, though. I'm saying...
This is the old algorithm, and then when you finish a task, you will be redirected to complete a survey. And then here's the survey with then the anxiety questions. Okay, and then if I go back here, you also have condition B. This is the one with the well-being index in the equation.
Breathing techniques on a...
Now, as you can see, there's a lot of videos, and it just keeps on going. And the longer you go deeper into the social media feed, you'll eventually see the videos you would have seen as well prior. But as I chose 100 videos, it's a lot of videos. You have to scroll until you get there. Yeah. And then here's the admin dashboard. So basically, I believe this is, yeah, perfect. Here I can change the active feed, so I can only show one feed at once, and I can also change the display name, so to make sure that they're separated and that participants can get an idea of what's going on and what they are doing, and that will also reduce the bias in the testing, and they won't feel like they're actively being tested on. So now I'm going to be showing you, I think, the part you found a bit more confusing. So this is the BCAE analysis algorithm, and basically here I also have like all my data, and I can put all my simulated scroll tasks here, and basically here I go. So I'm going to scroll down, and I have my admin panel, and basically here I have the data sets which will be created by the video analysis engine, and the published shorts I removed from here and I just put into a different front end. Otherwise it was too much overhead and it caused too many issues. So if I wanted to actually make sure it was stable for when people had to do the simulated scroll task, I thought it would be better just to have a small code base for that. And then here I have the assistant, which basically I can ask any questions about the back-end errors or anything like that. Okay, so here I have the model selection, and I'm going to use Gemini 3 Flash Preview. The reason why I use Gemini is because Gemini has YouTube Shorts, like a direct connection to YouTube, because Google shares the same two companies. And because of this, I can analyze a large batch of videos without getting rate limited, because basically if I were to use, for example, Olama or different types of API providers, they would have to download the videos, and then the AI would have to view them. This would cost a lot of money, and also it would most likely not be feasible because of YouTube's copyright guidelines. So I use this instead. I mean, there are obviously ways to work around this, which I have implemented it's just more for a batch of 100 videos, which I'm going to be showing here. So I have batch mode. And these are the 100 videos I have in the simulated shorts environment. Here you can have the weights. So what percentage is going to be affected by well-being versus the relevance score. And the relevance score is basically the old algorithm. So basically, let's do this. So right now it's downloading the video and extracting the frame. So what it's going to do is it's going to interpret the photos with the transcription and try to analyze the behavioral patterns of the YouTubers or the video itself, and then basically analyze and give it a score. So here I have a relevance score and a BCA score. The relevance score is basically the old algorithm versus the BCA score, which is the new algorithm I've implemented. Here it gives a little bit of a rundown for why it has this. So it explains the video in short, and then it also gives a reasoning behind why it believes that this video has a reduction in BCA score. And then here, if we go to the calculation of relevance, it basically calculates this with the values that are used in real algorithms. And here, if I go to the YouTube video, sorry about that.
Do you feel proud of yourself for debating college kids?
The exact video that was already used before, because I'm using the same batch of videos that I found, and basically here you can see it is starting the analysis for the second video, and as you can tell, it takes a long time. This is because of the fact that it takes a long time to download the entire video and then process it. But yeah, here's I guess a show of how that works. Then after this is completed, you will get a CSV, which I will show you in a second. So now these are the two CSVs that I had from the first time doing this batch, and basically here are this is the old algorithm with engagement at 2 and well-being at 0. So E equals 1, W is equal to 0, and here basically engagement is equal to 0, well-being is equal to 2. So when the BCA score is having basically a greater impact than the relevant score. And here you get the values. Here you have a little bit of a summary for the video, and then you have the video ID. Same with this one, and it goes down the exact same YouTube Shorts list, which makes it a lot easier for me because I can just double check to make sure everything's correct, and also make sure that it's also ready for implementation. The only annoying thing, I guess, is that the values are not basically from highest to lowest, but that's an easy fix.